Hey, this is Nick Inman from VolumeProfileTrader.com on Tuesday, April 3rd. And the most important thing that came out today was the FOMC minutes. Originally, the market sold off on it just to get back pretty much to a break even on the day. And you did have a lot of stocks. The advanced decline was definitely in charge. The decline was definitely in charge today. So you want to be careful. What we're looking for really is some sideways consolidation to work off really this move since the 1340 level, the lows that we saw in March. And if we get a period of sideways consolidation, that will be a good thing, not a bad thing. Quickly, let's look at the monthly chart. Here's March's profile. Here's the beginning of April's. You can see we have high volume in from March, from this 1404 level down to about 1385. If you look at the intraday chart, what you can see is, let's see, last Friday we have, well, pretty much on this 5-day chart, let's just keep it basic, from let's say 400 to 404, you have a really big high volume area, and from everywhere else you don't. We pretty much bounced off those lows. We dipped through it a bit, but we did recapture them and trade higher. One thing to note is the point of control for the last 2 days is above us, which is a little concerning. So what we'd really want to see is to recapture this, basically today's highs, and I think we'd be okay for a continued push to the upside. Now, with that said, given how the market action today, I am more of a fan of selling into strength, and what I mean by selling is basically getting rid of any positions that aren't working in your favor, and that's just how I feel, and I don't think it's a bad approach. So what we're going to do now is quickly go through the names that I'm long. Gold definitely got hit on the chin today. I'm going to be watching it tomorrow. If we continue lower on gold, I have to reconsider this because it's not what Bernanke said today, or I should say the FOMC minutes, it was not favorable. So that's just something to keep in mind. Same thing with silver. This could be a good top of the range sell, and what I mean by that is the top of the range has been called $32, and we got rejected off those levels today. Now, with that said, we haven't made a new intraday low in 4 sessions, so that's just something to be aware of. Apple definitely stood out today. 632 is where it closed. I'm sorry, 629 is where it closed. But you can see this is a bounce off of the point of control from March, and you can see the power behind these type of moves. And so I continue to believe, if anything, continue to be long Apple because it continues to pay off. Potash, watch this. You want to see this move to the upside rather soon. And really, that's it. Riverbed, let me get rid of all these drawings. We had a pretty big reversal in Riverbed. I'm not sure. For right now, I would say it matters. But until we get back below 28, I think you're okay on Riverbed. You want to see this reverse and continue higher, though, pretty soon. Oracle, it's holding the 50-day moving average. It's holding the point of control for the year. So as long as we do that, we're okay. We still have the 29/31 call spread. Concho Resources is the name that's fairly new in my portfolio. Small position. Haven't even thought about adding to it yet, just in case if the market pulls back. Chesapeake Energy, your stop should be pretty close to being hit if it wasn't hit today. We printed new lows relative to the 29th of March, but got to give it a little more wiggle room than that. But yeah, keep it tight. Maybe just reduce the position size. ConocoPhillips, I think this is a long-term hold, so I'm going to say nothing wrong with this. Broadcom, I own a very small position in this. It does look like it's struggling against this 39 area or so. Just something to be aware of. AIG, I took some profits in this. just because I had them and I wanted to keep them. I didn't want it to go against me. So just something to be aware of. Ford, I did not start a position in Ford today. Although the auto sales were good, we're holding the top end of the range. If we get a few more days within this range, then I'll probably end up scaling in. But I don't really think there's anything to do here. American Express still looks good. Las Vegas Sands still looks good. Now these are some names that I need to do some more research on, but I think they could be nice trades. Manhattan Associates. I'm just going to pretty much go through the tickers. Mechanics, kind of similar thing. I just needed to do some more research on these. Allied Communications. But I do think these are names that aren't done going up. CF Industries kind of goes with the potash theme. But, and let's see. Robin and Myers, another one, and Oil State International. This one actually looks the most interesting. But overall, the market, you got to be careful here, but it looks like basically what you should be doing is making sure that you have enough cash because the dollar's catching a bid right now, and make sure that you're not exposed to the cyclicals like Freeport or, for example, Cliffs. Let those work out. Let them show you that they want to go higher before you actually jump in. So, really, that's it. Sorry it's quick. I have stuff to do tonight, but take care. Have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow.